So the other day, one of my friends was talking to me about how he got this girl's number at a restaurant when he was with his friends and stuff. He thought she was attractive. It seemed that she was kind of flirting with him. He got her number, and then it seemed pretty smooth. He closed the deal pretty smoothly. But then afterwards, he was asking me, what do you think I should text her with? Should I text her with this or this? Should it be a question mark or an exclamation mark? Should it be this way or that way? I said, dude, right now, it sounds like you're the guest and she's the host of this interaction between you and her. Because the fact that you're asking, what do I text her? How should I text her? That means that she's up here and you're below over here, just like I said in many other of my videos. Instead, here's how the mindset should always be. You're the host, she's the guest, no matter what. That's what I told my friend. I literally just came up with it like that. I wasn't even thinking about it. Because if you're the host and she's the guest, you're not going to be trying to cover this distance by always going up, 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 up. When you're the host and she's the guest, it's always implied that everything is taken care of. Because think about it, when people come to a host's house, typically the host is the one that's confident and the guests are the ones that are maybe a little nervous. Why? Because it's simply not their house. At the end of the day, if you're the host, you're always gonna be way more comfortable as opposed to when you're the guest. But in this particular interaction, you're the host having that mentality and she's the guest. You're always assuming that you know what's gonna happen next. You're always gonna call the shots. You're always gonna take the lead, not in like a condescending or arrogant way, just from the mindset that you already know what's gonna happen and you're gonna speak however you want because you're the host, they're the guests. Had he thought that way, he wouldn't have asked the question of what should I text her, how should I text her, exclamation mark this, question mark this, joke this, serious this. No, he would have just texted how he would naturally text. He would have joked how he would naturally joke. He would have said this how he'd naturally say. I mean, to be completely honest, he wasn't super unnatural, but again, I already knew that there was a faulty mindset, a small crack in his armor because of asking that question. Think about it, when you're the host, you don't ask the guests, where's the fridge, where's the bathroom, where's this, where's that? No, you tell them the bathroom's that way. The bathroom's that way, the fridge is that way. Would you like tea? Would you like this? Would you like this? You're setting up the dynamics. You're the one who's asking the cool questions about them. What's going on with your life? How's this going? How's that going? And they're the ones who are answering you. Remember, the one who's asking the questions is the one who's controlling the dynamics of the interaction, of the conversation. Even if you think about famous interviewers and interviewees, it's always the interviewers, like Oprah Winfrey, Ellen DeGeneres, people like those, who are comfortable and confident. And typically the interviewees are more nervous. Why? That doesn't mean that anything's wrong with them, but because they're the guests. You see, with most guys, here's how it goes. They're always assuming the guest role, and she's always the host role. He's always treating her like he's beneath her. And anything she says, yeah, that was so funny, you know, like agreeing with everything. Oh yeah, that's totally fine, that's totally understandable, yeah. You're an hour late to the date, that's totally understandable, yeah, that's fine. Because you're acting like the guest, not like the host. You're not being natural. The whole point isn't to be arrogant or toxic or any of these things. It's just to be natural, naturally confident. So from now on, when you're dealing with a woman, I want you to have this in the back of your mind. When it comes to my interactions, am I always trying to go up? Always think about it from that perspective. You are the host, she is the guest. And this is not toxic, again. If you're always thinking of what she's gonna like or she's gonna dislike, that automatically means you're not putting yourself in the natural state because you're trying to change your identity into something to match hers or to match something that she would like to try to meet something halfway when it really does not work that way. The way attraction works is to anyone, not even just for a man attracting a woman, for a human being to attract energy to him or her in a positive way, magnetic energy, right? It's being vulnerable, being honest, being bold, being you, not pretending to be someone else you're not. So just keep this as a message to you to always ask yourself, because you're always gonna know the answer, and don't bullshit yourself. When it came to so-and-so interaction, was I acting more like the host of the interaction or the guest of the interaction? Be honest with yourself and you'll know exactly what you really need to work on to fix yourself moving forward.